welcome to the Real Estate SpeedCast. I'm Nancy, and I'm here with Juan.
Hi
Hey,
everyone,
Juan,
Juan is here.
what's going on? How was your week?
Good week. Pretty
Yeah.
busy. A couple deals under pressure. So
Okay.
I think that goes along with what we're talking about today.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about cancellations. An article came out that 16% of deals cancel contracts, home contracts, canceled in the month of June, and that's the highest one on record.
So almost like one in five-ish
Yeah. Yeah,
are
I got it.
failing
They're
when
failing.
normally they fail because of appraisal or financing, normally.
Or inspection.
Yeah, but usually we can negotiate help, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Usually
I
we can negotiate appraisal too.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, you can work things out.
yeah.
The difference now is if there is an inspection issue or an appraisal issue, they're not even trying to work it out a lot of times because there's so many choices. The market has exploded with
Yeah, and
homes for sale. Not
yeah, and
exploded with them selling, but
exactly. Well, I think you can give us a better example of that, though.
I'm going to. So I always, my videos, if you watch my TikToks or anything, I always kind of use the dating analogy, right? So in 2025, people find love on the internet and they also find their houses on the internet, correct? No
Yeah,
argument
yeah,
there. That's what we're doing.
yeah,
So you're dating online and you find somebody that you like, right? And you want to kind of explore them, not commit, but maybe be exclusive. I'm not talking marriage. I'm just talking get to know that one person. But you're keeping your apps active and every day you're getting notifications and different people are liking you. They may not be better than the person you're actually dating, but it kind of gets confusing then, and you're now exploring other options, and you may cancel the best thing that happened to you, right?
So you're getting pulled in different directions
Yeah, it
constantly
gets
all the time.
confusing. You're not focusing on what you should be focusing on. So now you find the perfect house online, right? You tour some of them, you find the perfect one, and now you want to commit to that house, meaning you want to make an offer, your offer is accepted. Now you're under contract with this house. But you keeping your searches going and you're still going on Redfin, and every day there's new listings, right? Just like every day there's new people joining the dating app.
Yeah, inventory's a little higher now, right?
Right. So now they're thinking, and when inventory was low, they didn't take a chance, right? They didn't want to
Yeah,
cancel because there may be nothing else. But they're seeing all these houses. So now the inspection may be slightly wonky, right? And they're like, I'm going to cancel this one and make an offer on that one because it may be better, but it may not be better, right?
because it might look better, but what's the term they use when it looks better than what it is when you see it?
So when you're dating, that's called being catfished. And that happens in real estate, right? So I get to the house with buyers and like, it looks nothing like the photos. I know the guy I dated last week looked nothing like his photos either. Just kidding. But seriously, right? That
Yeah.
happens.
Well,
Happens.
I have a question about the word catfish. Where did that come from? Does anybody know, or can somebody put that in the
No.
comments for me? Because
Yeah. Drop
I
that
have
in the
no
comments.
clue
I
where
have
that
no
came from.
idea. No
Yeah.
clue.
Yeah. So you're right. So somebody does a home inspection and
Mm-hmm.
maybe the AC is a little bit older than what they thought it might be because they never asked the question.
Right.
Maybe there's some cosmetic things in there.
Yeah.
And now they think that the deal that they have is not as attractive to them as they thought it was, but yet they see all of these different prospects coming up, these listings coming up, but they may not be able to get them.
Right.
It may
Right.
not be,
There could be 10
yeah.
offers on the home. We don't know.
Yeah, it might be a different school district, might be
Yeah.
farther away from where they're looking for,
Mm-hmm.
might have a neighbor that's not desirable per se, whatever
Right.
it is.
Higher
Um,
HOA. Who knows what it has? You don't know until you get there, right, and really see it. And then you could, maybe you get it. And then you do the inspection, and guess what? It's even worse. Now what?
yeah, that's
Because
true.
the grass isn't always greener over there.
Yeah, I
Even
guess
if it looks like it in
sometimes,
the pictures, they Photoshop that stuff.
yeah, I guess sometimes you have to decide is it something that could be negotiable where you could try to work it out like
Right.
friends,
Yeah.
if the house is like an 8 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10 that it gets 70 or 80% of what your goals are, could something be
Right.
done to make you feel a little bit safer instead of
And
starting
I
back
think
over again?
too, as realtors, right, guiding them, like going back to remember how you felt when you walked into that home. Remember that feeling that you had that you loved this home. What happened, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Isn't there a song like you lost that loving feeling? I don't know, something like that.
yeah. Maybe that's the
But
intro that we can use this week.
dating the
But
house, they say,
but
date
that
the rate,
that's
marry the house, date the rate. But no, seriously,
yeah,
there's, I think it really comes down to more inventory and more options for people to just walk away.
yeah,
Sellers are
yeah,
being ghosted, just like happens in the dating world.
yeah. And I think that that's important for sellers to know as well,
Yeah,
because they have to
yeah.
be
That one
prepared.
in five contracts are going to cancel.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's not yours. I mean, I tried looking back. I don't think my cancel rate, as far as my buyers or sellers, is not high. Like I was
yeah,
trying to see. I saw that one canceled. It was inspection, and it was should have been canceled. But we got them into something else, and it was fine. It wasn't because of inventory. It wasn't because of I'm
yeah,
looking for something else. Us as agents, we need to just turn off their search as soon as they go
yeah.
under
That would be
contract. Shut
ideal,
them
I guess.
down.
But
Get
yeah,
off the apps.
yeah, yeah. Well, they've got to make a decision and actually go forward or just turn it around,
Yeah,
you know. But I think that has to do a lot with giving the buyer the information that they need when they're doing their searches initially,
right.
helping them qualify the product up front to make sure it's worth running the race.
Yeah. And sellers, sellers have to do better also. Sellers, 3 years ago, they didn't have to do anything to their house. They didn't have to paint. They didn't have to clean. They had nothing to, we're just going to take pictures because somebody's going to buy it. It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they have to be
Um,
nicer and not meaner.
yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
exactly. They
sometimes
have
they're a
to,
little bit mean.
they have to show up right for that first date.
Yeah.
They got to open the car door. They got to open the doors. They have to dress the part if they want to get a second date, right?
Yeah.
So if they want the offer, their house needs to be deep cleaned, painted if it needs it, curb appeal cleaned up, driveway swept, whatever it is. I mean, you say declutter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you go into a house and everything is all over the place, right? You go to a showing, how does that buyer, how are they going to see their stuff there? Right? It looks
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Get
And
rid
they've
of
got to
it.
make the house available at the customer's
Available.
whim.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah. If you
buyer
want to
wants to
date
see
somebody,
it,
you got to be available.
you can't make
Emotionally
it. Yeah.
available, Juan.
Yeah. You can't make it a hassle to
Yeah.
show the house because they will check it off the list and
Yeah,
look
they'll
at
just
the
go, there's
other.
enough houses. They'll go
Yeah.
someplace else and look at another house. You're right. So the sellers are playing a big part in this also.
Yeah.
Maybe not the cancel, but at least getting that first date. They need to get
Yeah.
the first date.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, I also wanted to bring up just a little thing that goes with the
Yeah.
showings as well is feedback. So lately, I've not been getting a lot of feedback on my listings, which I
Yeah.
never got a lot anyways, but it's
And
even
sellers
less
always
now.
ask for them, but I'm guilty. I don't give feedback. Do
Yeah,
you give feedback?
I don't anymore.
Yeah, there's like a little controversy on that
there
now.
is. So if you work for the buyer
Right.
and the listing agent asks you as an agent for feedback on what the buyer said about the house, and the buyer's not authorized you to
Right.
share that information,
Yeah.
you really should not be sharing
Right.
it.
And what if I say, oh, they thought it was priced great, and then I make an offer at $30,000 under? Right? No,
Exactly,
that's not
exactly.
okay. If they want my opinion, I'll
Yes,
give my opinion on, whatever on the listing,
but you'll say
on
it's
the
from
price, but
you.
it has to be, it's from me. I'm not speaking for my buyer. If my
Yeah,
buyer is interested, you'll know because we'll make an offer,
yeah, yeah. And I
right?
and
Or I'll
so
call you and say, hey, any offers? What's going on? When did this sell? All the questions, you'll know if we're interested.
yeah, yeah. So I think that's an important point is the market is changing some
Yeah.
of our dynamics are changing.
Right.
Some of what we can communicate to buyers and sellers is changing.
Hmm.
I know every seller I have wants feedback desperately,
I
but the
know.
best feedback is an offer, right?
Yeah, exactly. If and we can't say that to ourselves. If they were interested, we'd get a contract in my email. That's hard to say to somebody,
Yeah, yeah. But
but it
that's
is the bottom
ultimately,
line. If they're interested, they're going to purchase it.
yeah, yeah,
At
they're going
least
to
make an
send us an
offer.
offer to try to work with us. If they
Yeah.
don't send something, then honestly, why would we try to force them to send something that they're going to walk away as soon
Right.
as
And
there's
that
an option?
happens to me sometimes. Like I'll talk to an agent. Yeah, they're deciding or whatever. I won't say anything specific about the home or the price,
Yeah,
but I'll just say, oh, my buyers were seeing a
they're
lot of
thinking
homes.
on
They're
it.
deciding, well, what can I do to make this? Well, it's the buyer's decision if they like this house. There's nothing really you could do.
Yeah,
Just sway
exactly.
them. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a big
Well,
purchase. And they're moving their whole family into a new home, new area,
yeah, we
you
don't want
know?
to set it up for failure.
Right. We want them to love the home.
Yeah, we want the buyer to be a winner, so we need to get them to the finish
Yeah,
line because they're going to
absolutely.
spend money.
Yeah, yeah, they're going to spend
So,
money. They're spending
um,
it's a huge purchase.
yeah, but
So they
I
have to
think
love it.
I think this
Well,
was
if
a
they're going to
good,
marry somebody, they got to love them. They got
yeah,
to
I
love
think
the
this was a
house.
good topic.
I love it. Yeah.
So
And
can
it's a quick
you,
one.
yeah, yeah, can you reframe it one more time using that dating analogy? Just
Yeah.
one more time.
Okay. So in 2025, people find love and homes on the internet.
And they're swiping back and forth, looking at
They're
multiple
swiping right,
apps,
left, all over the place, right?
and they're getting notifications on their phone.
All day long. So if they find either a house or a potential relationship, they need to get off the apps. Stop swiping right, left.
And
Stop
give it a
favoriting
chance.
homes.
Give it a
Get
chance.
off of it. Give it a chance. Work it out. Right?
There you go.
All
There's your
right.
answer,
That's it.
everyone.
Can't wait till next week.
Oh, it's getting crazy now. This is like podcast number 79 or something.
79. Who knows? We're just
Now
going
we're
to keep
getting on the
going with
edge.
it. We're
So
going to keep
wait,
going.
wait till next week. We'll figure out what next week is.
Yeah, who knows? We might actually have a dating website.
Rocket dating, speed dating.
Speed dating.